wonderful skill. Oh, what a goal! And Morgan hits it. He's in behind Vardy. He's done it.
Leicester City are champions of the Premier League.
Hello there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Leicester City League Cup winners. I should say, if you've not seen last episode, watch that right now. It will be a spoiler for this episode today. Okay, hopefully you're all filled in. Let's take a look then of what's coming up today. Champions League quarter-final, leg 2 against Chelsea. We take a 5-0 first leg aggregate win into that game. And then the FA Cup semi-final against Newcastle United. So a big episode in the history of Leicester City today. Hopefully, all we've got to do, avoid defeat against Chelsea by 6 goals, and we'll be fine. That's all that's required. That's it. It's as simple as that. Of course, if you don't remember the 5-0, I mean, how have you forgotten it? That's the real question. 30 shots to Chelsea's 4. I'm sure they'll come out stronger this time round, but we're going to stick with a very similar side that beat them last time out. Let's take a look at that right now. So then the team for today's game is Zila in goal, Gilbert, De Jesus, John, Reyes and Chilwell at the back. We've got Benassi and Paredes either side of Amati, with Alex Teixeira, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Andrea Belotti starting up top. 11 goals in 10 starts for him today, or this season I should say. Jamie Vardy on the bench, 32 in 39, ready to come on at any point if needed. So let's kick things off. We are away at Stamford Bridge, but with a 5-0 lead, you would expect we'd probably win. No drama needed, please. Seriously, I've never wanted it to just be so calm, and I'll take a 0-0. I'll take a highlightless 0-0. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. Just no highlights. Just happy. I mean, why is that? Why are you confused, Leandro? Or I'm confused. It should say confused next to my name. Now, if you take a look at the Chelsea team, I noticed there, David Luiz playing a defensive midfield role. You've got Fabregas and Neves ahead of him, Willian, Fred, and Eden Hazard. It's the Shakhtar version of Fred. It is the Shakhtar version of Fred. Interesting. Okay, 2 goals this season, starting up front. Well, if he scores 4 in this game, I'm going to be miffed. Not surprised, but miffed. Big injury. Early doors, very early doors. Gylfi Sigurdsson has picked up an injury. Well, Jamie Vardy will come on then. That's the obvious swap, isn't it? Worrying signs. Okay, injury to Gylfi Sigurdsson. It's not a direct concern. It's a problem, but Willian free kick. It's not. Were we ever in danger? No, we weren't. That's the answer to that question. Fabregas puts the ball in, and hopefully we just get this clear. We're on control away at Chelsea. Probably not necessary. Let's switch up to counter. I mean, logically speaking, they need to score loads of goals. So if we just sit on the counter attack and suck up the pressure, hit them where it hurts, we should be fine as they come for us. That's Fred scoring there, the guy that scored 2 in 27. 6th goal of the season, it should be said, so he's obviously scored a few times in Europe. Either way, not happy about it. Never scores, plays me, scores. Football Manager, everyone. We'll look at the goal in 3 dimensions then. Willian comes to this right-hand side, does very well to get enough space to get the cross in, and Fred there to prod home. Past Zila, 1-0 Chelsea. 1-0's fine. 1-0, nicked concerned. That was German until I said the word concerned. That's not German, that's just the word concerned in English. 1-0 then at the break, 5-1 down on aggregate. Sorry, they are 5-1 down on aggregate. We are 5-1 up on aggregate. I mean, team talk can't go badly, can it? Passionately, we weren't that bad, but I believe there's more. I've got faith in you. Because you gotta have faith. Or, alternatively, don't have faith and just live a happy life anyway. 2 options, pick one. Now, Andrea Belotti's having a poor game, and ordinarily I would take him off and bring on Jamie Vardy, but Vardy's already on the pitch. So I think what I'm going to do is bring on Marcus Rashford to play up front. We're playing on the counter-attack. Rashford's very, very fast. It makes a lot of sense. Save Belotti for the FA Cup game, and I've just knocked something off my computer. A little bit at the end there wasn't really supposed to be included in the video, but it's hard to cut that bit out, so we'll leave it in. Could have cut that bit out, though. And that bit. Probably this bit, too. None of this should be in. Ben, are you taking this video seriously? Why are you not asking yourself questions? Cut it out. And that! There's not been any highlights. What can I say? 85 minutes gone. I said I wanted a boring game. It's going to be 1-0 Chelsea, which ordinarily would have been a problem. But when you're 5-0 up after leg 1, after a demolition job, nicked concerned. I've said it twice in one episode. You weren't expecting that, were you? Nicked concerned. So yeah, they've put it forward. It's not going to matter. I mean, I don't know what's happened there between those two. My word. Maybe they stopped on a little cuddle. Just asked each other if they're okay. Maybe it's a cold night. Don't know. Right, seconds to go here. Leicester City. This is an important moment. Leicester City are in to a Champions League semi-final. Did you think you'd hear that this season? Neither did I. Now, more importantly, Tottenham. Oh my God, no way. So Tottenham are through as well. I mean, we've not done that well against Tottenham this season, but Tottenham are also through. Gylfi Sigurdsson's out for... Sigurdsson's out for probably the rest of the season. 2 months, that is. Might make it back for the final of the Champions League if we get there. Maybe the FA Cup final if we get there. Seems unlikely. Basically gone forever. by Gylfi. That was quite dramatic, wasn't it? Awarded 5.6 million or so for getting through. Let's see then. Hopefully the draw is soon. Friday the draw, then the FA Cup semi-final. So we'll whiz forward to the draw and see who we get. Other games: Atletico, Manchester United, AC Barca. I mean, we'll flick through this. Also, Newcastle play today as well. So hopefully they're not as fresh as we're going to be. There we are then. Manchester United and Barcelona. So 3 English teams in the I know we're getting Barcelona. I'm calling it now. I won't cut this. Just watch us get Barcelona. I can sense it. You know, there's 2 English teams that I've said previously quite like an English team in the semi-final, and I just know weirdly that Barcelona will be the team we'll get. So let's look forward to that as we carry on forward. There is the Champions League semi-final draw. I mean, I've already predicted it, but let's now find out, shall we? Draw next team, Manchester United versus Tottenham. There's a shock, isn't it? Can you believe that? I didn't even cut it, because I just knew that the game would have done this. We're now to play Barcelona, and I've no chance of getting to the final. Thank you, Football Manager. Thank you very much. I will admit, that is slightly weird, as that worked out like that. But it's happened now. So, I'm just annoyed, because Siggy's out, Kurza is out. I don't even want to talk to the press. Apparently Liverpool not happy about the loan spell of Wijnaldum. It's alright, mate, you're going to be playing now because Sigurdson's injured. I've got a solution to this little problem. It's not an ideal solution, but it might well be a solution. I might push Paredes into the shadow striker role because he's the most like Gylfi Sigurdsson of all the players we have, and then bring Wijnaldum into the middle. That's all I think I can do. I mean, that's the team that's probably going to play against Newcastle next. I knew we'd get Barcelona. Pig knew it. Just felt it. Felt it. I could feel it in my fingers. Feel it in my bones. I've never felt anything in my bones. So that'd be first. Our first. Language. Already lost 1 game this episode, but we're not really focusing on the fact we actually lost 1-0. Newcastle coming up then. Leicester to face them. That'll be us. Now, can we do a job against them? That's the question. Do we make changes? Do we keep things the same? I think I'm going to make one little change. I bring Danny Drinkwater on instead of Amati. And just play ball. In fact, we'll start Vardy as well. There we are. There are just little subtle changes that keep everybody happy. Any other changes, Ben? Maybe? Nah, leave it as it is. Okay, then. Paredes has moved slightly further forward to play the role which has now been left open by an injury to Gylfi Sigurdsson. I'm hoping he'll do a job. A 4-4-2 from Newcastle. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Gary Neville's little face there. That's literally a picture from when he's been on Sky. Okay, then. Games begin. It's an FA Cup semi-final game. And, what can go wrong? Honestly, what can go wrong? They're not even that good, Newcastle, are they? I don't think they are. I mean, shall we check that first? Currently 14th in the Premier League. We're 3rd, so this should be a doddle. Going forward, Teixeira with it. Teixeira takes a shot, cleared though, and Jesus John puts it forward. Of course, we're playing for the FA Cup today as Paredes strike on goal. Knocked over. There is the FA Cup. This is the official one. It looks a lot bigger on TV, doesn't it? But this is the official FA Cup. Just pop that down there. I feel like if I ever hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll give this away to a viewer. That's the prize for all your support over the years. Just a miniature FA Cup. I mean, if you've been thinking about subscribing, that will probably have sealed the deal. So, hit subscribe, potentially win a miniature FA Cup. I mean, sorry, the real FA Cup. That comment from Elio now seems facetious. Newcastle, I should say, coming forward with it. Diame, Insayosi Perez, gives it to Borja Beep. You know what I've said. I shouldn't have said it. Rude. Offensive to him and his family. But then again, Newcastle have scored their first shot on target, so bothered? Not particularly. It's played into Jose Perez then, who just lays it off neatly. And I must say, the strike, as much as I dislike it, is quite good. First shot, though, from them. We're at home as well, so bit annoying. Right, Paredes with it at his feet. Just don't shoot again, because you wasted the last one. You've wasted this one. This is going to be one of those games where we have a lot of the ball, but we might not necessarily score. I guess the next goal's important. If we get it, that might set us up to potentially win the game. If we don't get it, we're going attacking and going all out for victory as the ball's knocked forward. Reyes does well. Paredes wins it, and Wijnaldum now gets a chance to bring it forward into Vardy now. Who's got men running all over. But, Benassi's scored the goal. Elliott in goal. I think it's probably Rob Elliott. Needs to do more. 10th goal for Benassi this season. He's been a fantastic buy. Cost me about 20 million. I think it was 19.5. And has been a superstar in this side. Someone I recommend. Vardy with the back heel. And then Benassi, sort of a chips left-footed effort. The goalkeeping is horrendous. And as a general point, the goalkeeping on Football Manager 2017 is dreadful. Notice there that Diego Reyes picks up a bit of a knock, seems to have recovered from said knock, but with an hour to go, that is a bit of a concern. We do have Michael Keane, I think is his brother, on the bench. He's now got a yellow card as well. He just doesn't want to be out there. Okay, another chance for us to share it in some space in the box. Pulls it back to Vardy. I mean, the finish there should have been applied. It was very poor. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, 1-1, half-time. Just singing. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. No, not true. Let's get assertive. Look at me being self-aware of team talks. Blimey, I've changed. If we can get a goal, make us favourites, go out there and make it happen. That's essentially what I want to say. They looked content with what I'd said. Diego Reyes will probably give another sort of 20 minutes to, and then haul him off so he doesn't further any injuries or get sent off. Although I should say, fitness-wise, he's recovered quite well. So maybe that's not necessary. I might gamble. If he gets sent off or injured, then I'll feel foolish, but he's doing well. Benassi, though, is struggling slightly. I think we're going to take Benassi off. He did get the goal, but when you've got Amati on the bench and then you can simply switch Drinkwater over, you may as well do that. In fact, we'll bring Drinkwater as the deep line playmaker, Wijnaldum box to box. It's all changing the midfield. Hopefully they don't mind too much. Marcus Rashford and Damari Gray on the bench, ready and waiting. Drinkwater's actually now picked up a booking as well, as Newcastle don't have a chance. Okay, Benassi off. That could be game-changing. 10 minutes to go. Of course, this would... Oh, no, it's a semi-final. And I believe the semi-finals are played at Wembley, so no chance of a replay. This is going all the way, people. Oh, my God. Right, okay, well, we may bring on Belotti. Belotti's on the bench. We've got 2 changes remaining. Oh, this is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, we'll take Paredes off. We'll bring on Andrea Belotti and then switch him and Vardy round. And then that'll be that. Okay, extra time. Half an hour to go. Let's do this. This will go to penalties, which our record's okay. I just don't enjoy the drama coming from someone that had 101 episodes of a series called Parma Drama. Perhaps I'm sick of the word. Who knows? Worth noting the match stats over there. Draw your eyes over. That's right. 4 shots, 3 on target for Newcastle. 28 for Leicester currently. So if we don't win, it'll be bollocks. So here comes some bollocks now. Newcastle with the ball. Trippier at the back. Very good in my FIFA series. Recommend it. As they continue forward. Chilwell's gone in on him. And Ben Chilwell would like the afternoon off. Wish you told me that before I started him in the game, though. 15 minutes to go. We're going to play the last of it with 10 men, it looks like. Yeah, off he goes to Ben Chilwell. And that now gives us a problemo. I think what we'll do is we'll bring Joe Gomez on for Teixeira and just play Vardy in behind Belotti as such. That shouldn't be an issue. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Half time of extra time. 30 shots now. It's going up. Okay, 15 minutes. Can we do this in normal time? 65% possession. Nearly 1,000 passes. I guess that's the new game. Will we hit 1,000 passes before the end of it? Okay, stay tuned, everyone. I don't think I've ever had 1,000 passes in the game. I don't care if there's extra time. That's impressive. More importantly, though, will we get a winner? Wijnaldum now bursting through. Wijnaldum across to Danny Drinkwater, who fires into the bottom corner. And Danny Drinkwater, one of the remaining Leicester players in my squad, has scored a goal. When I say that, I mean, obviously, yes, a player that had won the Premier League with Leicester. Him and Vardy and a few others still remain. And he is one of those that gets it on the edge of the box and just fires one into that far corner, beating the goalkeeper, and not long left to go. Newcastle are going to have to come forward and come forward fast. Diego Reyes has also picked up an injury. We've made all 3 subs. Shit. Okay. Amati can play at the back apparently. We do now have 9 men though. I mean, the penalty shootout's going to be fun, isn't it? I guess I'll put Vardy left wing and what am I doing? Vardy can sort of play on the left side. What a situation this is. We've made all 3 subs. We've had a sending off. I know he's injured. What do you want me to do? Hang on, do we have another sub? Oh, we do have another sub. Sorry. We had another sub all along. I don't know how we've got... Okay. In which case, Damari Gray is going to be the substitute to come on. Can play on the right side. So now we're a bit more balanced. We've gone to a 4-4-1 formation. It's a shambles, people. Question is, though, can we hold on? There's literally 30 seconds to go. Will we make it to another FA Cup final? Or will there be some last-minute heartbreak sending it to penalties as Borgia comes forward with it now? He's got options all around him. Decides to go back to Bidwell, who needs to get a ball into the box quickly. Damari Gray. That's why he's in the squad. That's why he remains. Wijnaldum now. Drinkwater forward. Belotti. That is almost time up there. And Newcastle haven't done enough. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. There we are. 2-1. I don't know what happened at the end there. 2-1. Did we get 1,000 passes? I think we did, 2-1 victory, though. We are in to the final of the FA Cup. We had 1,033 passes. Do you want to see what that looks like? I'm interested. Those are all of our passes. No, that's some of Newcastle's. I'm being greedy. Those are all of our passes. That's a lot of passes right there. Those are all of our completed passes. That's a lot, isn't it? That's the heat map. Does it look like anything? I feel like that might look like something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Comment section. What does my heat map look like? The best answer wins. It looks like a blob that's trying to run away. and he's got a little hat on. I will admit this episode got a little bit weird at a few different occasions. Diego Rea's now out for 4 weeks. Good. Great. We're getting more depleted by the second. Now, we don't actually know who we meet in the FA Cup final. I think it's tomorrow. Shall we find that out before we continue? Okay, so it's going to be Middlesbrough or Manchester United. Now, this is interesting. The first episode we had was against Manchester United in the Community Shield. Will the final episode, unless of course we get into the Champions League final, be Manchester United in the FA Cup? We'll process and find out. Or will it be Middlesbrough, which would be preferred? Dun, dun. Oh my word, it's Middlesbrough! In the FA Cup final, Pogba sent off after 3 minutes and Jordan Rhodes getting the goal. Well, there could have been some beautiful symmetry there, but no, Manchester United beaten by Middlesbrough. My gosh. Okay then, and that brings us to the end of the episode. Next time out then, a Champions League fixture against Barcelona and a Premier League game, and then obviously the episode after that will be the second leg. Very exciting times was the end of the Leicester series. It is coming to an end, so if you have enjoyed it so far and you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and we love with care. From me to Benchy, and so next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Also, if you missed the Advent series I'm doing, or the Who to Manage episode from today, link in the description. Go and check it out. Why not? I even did one on Leicester. Spoiler.